today I'm coming at you with a video that isn't Ark. I am hoping that this series will do relatively well.
We gathered together to honor the completion.
Yeah. So I'm not making an Ark video today because Banshee is sadly doing schoolwork and is very busy, and I don't want to do it without him. So I'm gonna start an off series of Fallout 76. I'm a really big Fallout fan, Bethesda fan in general. I'm really into this type of game. I'm sorry I'm like talking over this. I'm kind of taking this as a moment to inform you.
Our best and our brightest.
Yeah.
For when the fighting has stopped and the fallout has settled, you must rebuild. Not just walls, not just buildings, but hearts and minds, and ultimately, America itself. So as we stand here today, we pray that the world will know peace. But if that is not our destiny, if war must come, we stand together knowing that here in Vault 76, our future begins.
Okay, so sorry about talking over that. So for those of you who don't know, the main gist of Fallout 76 is the Fallout happened, and we're the first to come out. This is 20 years actually after the Fallout happened, so ghouls are kind of just becoming ghouls. Like reason why there's no NPCs is because no civilization. Most of the things that most of the story is told through holotapes and other things, holotapes, notes, actually even over the radio. So we're gonna edit the character here.
But I'll never forget the day you all entered Vault 76.
Me either.
You come from every walk of life, every race, color, and creed. But you all share one very important trait. You are this country's best and brightest.
That's not what I wanted, though.
More importantly, you'll always be my family.
More importantly, you'll always be my family. So I'm gonna do normal blue, no bloodshot. I am pale. Pale as can be. I kind of shaved, so it's kind of like not there, but it'll get there. It'll get there. It'll get there. Okay. And body. Well, like that's better. Do we want any extras? It's grime. Oh, I can actually have like gold. See, I didn't actually look into this too much when I first actually started playing. I had another account. I just actually deleted it because I want to actually make this my main account and actually go through the series with y'all. Even if y'all don't like it. So I hope y'all like it. Because I'm probably going to be playing this a lot. I mean, Ark's been doing okay. I mean, I got 40 views in 3 days. I'm proud of y'all. Keep it up. I'm going to be done here, though. Bandit. Here we go. Level 1. We're going to make this fancy. Worried. So I don't know what kind of build I'm going to actually do. Rage. So guess that works. Oh. Perfect. Beautiful. Wunderbar. Keep it going. Keep it going. Oh Lord. Okay. I'm done now. Okay. Here we are in the vault. Look. Roboco Fun. Now with So, you know what that means? I need my Pip-Boy. So, I'm gonna kind of run through this. I don't want to look in every crook and cranny. Because that's kind of boring. I don't know if y'all like watching that. I don't know if I like watching it. I don't even know if I like doing it. So, after we make the Pip-Boy here, we can't even pick up anything actually inside this vault. So, there's a lot of things here. See, why would you ever want to leave? Look, you can play guitar. And you actually gain bonuses. I actually do not know if that is allowed to be played. I'm gonna have to do the video playing here off camera, so I can actually gain a rested bonus before we leave here. This is really cool. There's a lot of interactives. But look at this. They give like the stupidest rewards, and I saw this in another video. I do not remember who it was, and if I figure out, I will put the link in the description. But like, look at this. First place for a Halloween contest. See, that's kind of like a legit trophy, but why that big of a trophy? And then like, look at this. Excellence in bravery for recognition of canned mystery meat experiment. And then like outstanding achievement award, anticipation of your commitment and dedication, your inhabitants for show. Like, look at this. Best looking hair. Like, look at that. Cleanest toilet award. Performance award, Volt Hall monitor. I was a Volt Hall monitor. Like, what the heck, man? What the heck? Look at my toilet. Is it clean? It looks pretty clean. Proud of it. I think you can actually use everything in here. I'm not gonna waste any more time. We're gonna get going. We're gonna actually follow through here. Look, party hats. You can switch between first and third person. Look, they're playing beer pong.
Such a huge responsibility.
Some party.
Just know that Vault-Tec is proud
So like that's how you do that.
I am proud of you.
Look at all these rooms though.
When you hear this,
See, so like this.
Sir,
Stories told through these Mr. Handyman. So you're gonna, we want to follow all of these.
out there in Appalachia,
Pick up all the junk. Thank you, Worthy. Like they all have names, like Cavendish. Like, look at this. I don't know what Cavendish means. Higginbottom. Like that's a cool name. Building supplies. We're gonna need that. Thank you. Then we got Berryman. Party hat. Like look at this. This is for like talking. Yes, it was. So we coming over here. We're looking into the Volt Sears terminal because we don't know where everybody went, and we're like, oh, we need to find the overseer and all the people, right? Find out where they all went. So I like how they like organized all this. Instead of putting it all into one Mystic category, they have Mystic, Halo, Notes, Junk, and all that. That makes me really happy. It makes a lot more organization. And I'm assuming you're gonna have a lot of holotapes, like, just cause that's kind of how they tell the story through the game. Crowley, Mr. Crowley, sorry. Black Sabbath, good band. Look, another computer. I don't want to go through all these. Pulley. Got black rim glasses, and we got all those cards. So don't forget to pick up those cards. Those are important. So, strength. Strength is a measure of raw physical power. It affects how much you can carry and the damage of melee attacks. Perception. Perception affects your awareness of nearby enemies. So, if this is like old Fallout games, this strength is going to affect your heavy weapons, like rocket launchers, mini nukes, mini guns, and other such, and melee weapons, and power armor. Now, and it'll also affect your carry weight. Along with that's also where you get your armor smith and the weapon smith. Perception, if I remember correctly, that's your grenades, and then like your ability to hit in VATS, kind of. Apparently ability to detect stealthy movement, so that's probably going to come big, probably when we're fighting other players, if we ever have to. I hope not. I am not wanting to do anything of that such. But yeah, also your ability to detect enemies, I'm assuming that's on like the mini-map, because the mini-map in this actually isn't as useful as it used to be. Endurance. Endurance is always, always, always useful, because in the old games, it was the measure of your overall fitness. Like in Fallout 4, you put 10 points into this as quick as you can early in the game, and you'd just be a monster of health at the end of the game, because that's what it used to be before. But this was also like your immunity to radiation, your like cannibalism, like resistances to disease. Charisma, I really don't see it affects your rewards from group quests and prices when you barter. But like charisma is your ability to lead and help others. That really, it's not a game where charisma, I don't think, comes into play, but apparently they make it work because you get rewards from group quests and prices are better when you barter. That's really helpful. Intelligence is the measure of your overall mental acuity. Intelligence was everything. Oh, by the way, in perception, that's also where you pick locks. But intelligence is hacking terminals, robots. You're like oh yeah, and man, I'm forgetting so many things. Perception was your single fire weapons, like shotguns, sniper rifles. Intelligence though is your tech weapons like the ray gun, like all that stuff. And it was also like your fusion cores and stuff for your power armor will last actually longer, and there's also return from scrapping, and before it also affected how much experience you'd got and how quickly you'd level up. So agility is your overall fitness and reflexes, the number of action points and VATs, and your ability to sneak. This was like the ninja's go-to, so you'd always do an agility perception thing, so you'd be like a one-hit sniper in the old games. But you get flooded by enemies in this, and they kind of cater to 4 players over being a single player playthrough through this game. So, but agility also affects your pistols and your automatic weapons. Luck. I used to do luck builds in Fallout 4, because it's really weird and not a lot of people actually do them. It affects your ammo, the caps you find, and then there's like things that are like chance to deflect bullets and stuff like that. That's just in the old games. I really don't know much about the cards in this game, but I'm thinking I might want to do like an intelligence charisma build, because I don't know what charisma does, so why not use it? But we're gonna do intelligence. So our first card. So you just put that in there. So you see how since I leveled it up, I now have 2 points in intelligence. Now you get these cards, and each card has a value. So now that I have 2 points in intelligence, I can have the first aid card, which costs 1 point, as you see in the corner of the first aid card. And I can have another card. It's worth 1 point. But I do not have any packs. There we go. I just got my first pack. So that's for hitting level 2. We'll worry about that later. So going through here. There we are. Goodbye, Alderton. So this may not look at it. Like, look at this. Look how fancy this is. And now they open the door. And this is actually like a door. It doesn't like automatically lead you out into the wilderness like you'd expect. Like in the other Fallout games, you have to like go through a door. Well, actually, Fallout 4, they actually made you go through a door too. Duh. Bandits forgetting about the last game. See, what's really confusing is it says loading level 2, and then it says on my card I'm level 1. I keep pointing, it's like messing with the camera. But here we are. Finally out. Now we just need to head that way. So here's our first body we can loot. It gives us our first weapon as well. I don't really want to waste time fighting those dudes. but they do give you something I do want. So maybe I'll kill like one of them. No, I'm not gonna waste time doing it. Look at this guy.
The overseer said she'd set up her camp down the road to the south.
Thank you, sir. So we're gonna fight many of those dudes later on. Orders from Maria Chavez. I should have read that. Let's see, how do we favorite things again? R1. Here we go. Paul, I need you to make a monthly scouting run to Vault 76. Those doors have been open some time. Don't take risks. Observe a few days and come back. Maria. And he never made it back. He's a responder. Weirdly enough. And look, he is also a ghoul. Okay. Let's make leave. So, here's these dudes. So, you just hold up on the menu and that's actually how you like access your wheel of favorite weapons here. So, boom. So some of these actually will have Liberator posters when you fight them. May only be the ones actually up there by Vault 76. You know what I should do? Hold up. Y'all are gonna hate me for this real quick. I'm moving my camera to the upper left. That way y'all can actually see the quests I am doing and whatnot, because there's nothing that actually pops up in the upper lefts. So here we go. So this is pretty easy. You're just, I mean, you could be following this trail. I'm just being stupid and going like a little off trail here. Little lumberyard. Construction bot. I really don't want to mess with any of this just quite yet. We're just gonna run straight there. No BSing. A bee swarm. Level 6. So that's another thing. Levels actually play a big part in this game now over how much they used to, because enemies can way out level you and actually be very brutal when it comes to combat. So these are the Scorn. The Scorn are like half ghoul monstrosities. So see that? Crazy that. Yeah, these are only level 1. They are like they're like halfway between becoming ghouls and actually. Did I already catch a disease? That's funny. These guys kind of the weirdest stuff on them. I don't know where your dungeon I don't even know if there is a dungeon chest here. There's this bottle. Okay. So we love gathering our junk. That's true. And notes. Message to Sammy. Responders don't know squat. Every night there's more of them in the sky. Brotherhood warned them, warned us all. Defiance has fallen, they said. What the heck's that mean? Supplies running low. May try to Abbey way over the mountain. Free State's gotta know more. Sammy, you read this. Get to Abbey, straight east of the Red Rocket Megastop. She knows the Brotherhood is steel better than anyone. May angels look after you, because sure as nothing else will. Oh, I should have took that note. Mine. Okay. So loot is different actually for everybody you play with. So it makes things really useful, so you can just keep looting all to your heart's consent. There's a bunker up here. I want to know what's in the bunker. There's a workstation, wooden crate, and over here we got a barn, an old beat up barn. Let's see what I hear. Scorched. I called them scorn. They're scorched. Oh, yeah. A lot of junk for me. Other than that, there's a whole lot of nothing. Alright. Let's keep heading towards the Overseer's camp. Shall we? We're heading pretty close to this Overseer camp over here. Weird part is I haven't seen any players yet, but I guess you normally don't, seeming how they're all kind of over in this area and up here. They're all getting higher level, and I'm over here, little old me, just starting out. I'll pass him up. Just give me some time. So here we are, the Overseer's camp. Beautiful little camp here, has all our crafting stations. There's actually a stash here with some loot in it already in here for us. You do need to eat and drink in this game. And we also have plans here. There's a lot of stuff. So every quest that you do for the Overseer, she gives you a Overseer's cachet, and it always has goodies in it. So first things first. We'll come over here to weapons. The machete's perfectly fine.
All built with the camp. You need a home base out there. The construction and assembly mobile platform is designed to give you one. Just add resources, planning, and a little elbow grease. When you move your camp, everything you've built is stored, ready to be placed down in the new area.
You can now craft things, board, some edged weapons, pipe guns. Like, look at this.
I know I'm breaking my own advice by not taking it with me. But after seeing Appalachia for myself,
she says advice as well.
Sure every
so these,
has a safe haven they can start from.
Those are my favorite things. They do 60 damage.
If it's still standing, the town of Flatwoods is further down this road.
Another thing.
Find me there. This is the Overseer. Signing off.
I'm gonna craft things we're not using, so like that, or machete, Scrap that. That axe, you're gonna scrap that. Bolt action pistol, scrap that. Pipe pistol, scrap that. You actually will learn. No, you don't want to scrap that. Even the junk. Scrap all junk. See that? And then craft some armor. So we already ran out of leather, but we're getting started here with some armor. Purdy. Alright, we're ready. We're gonna store all this junk. Store all junk. Alright. Off we go to the Overseer in Flatwoods. Got a nice little... Here's our new set of weapons here. We have a two-handed axe. That makes me thirsty. I don't know why I did that. We got a pipe pistol. Same one we were using before. We got a pipe revolver. That right there, that's a bad Mr. Farmhand. Oh no! There we go. Took him out. That's how you do it. We need to equip the throwing knife. We're gonna run across some dogs right here. I remember them very well. There they are. Bring it, you little mutts. Okay, easy peasy. Get some stuff here. Alright, keep going. Always keep moving. Always. Mole rats. Kill everything you can for this experience right here. That one had a disease or something. Okay. Keep the move on. Now in the beta it was funny because I actually had a supply drop land on top of that building right there and everybody's trying to get it but nobody could get it. And it gives you a quest to get it. So it was like the most annoying thing ever. Our first level. Our first actual level. We're gonna level up in a safer area here. So welcome to the first place of the transponders. Now, this is a little safe haven. This is actually the first place where you will actually have your first vendor. Yeah, I'm gonna loot all this. There's someone else here. A few people here. That guy's level 55. That's crazy.
Volunteer foil launcher is necessary
okay,
for
so we're gonna do some leveling.
Sterilization.
I'm gonna go intelligence this time. Hunger and thirst grow 40% more slowly in camp or in a workshop. When you are on a team, get 5% more experience. For that handy helping. If y'all want help.
We call it the Great War now. It's not been long.
This is kind of a good way to level up.
Welcome
So,
to Survivor Stories. I'm Dasa Ben Ami.
I don't know where we find this.
I've been working with the responders for a couple of
Is
years
it
now.
notes?
I'm from Child
Yeah, so
Protection,
you actually get
easy to pull up.
plans in the notes, and you need to make sure you
Wasn't
read
easy
them.
was the work.
I didn't know that they'd actually go in the notes, and they actually allow you to build more
Regularly
things in
all
your
over.
camp.
So
So we
many
can trade with
come
this dude
and
right
gone.
here.
Their stories
He actually
untold,
won't.
their names lost to time.
Don't have any caps.
I thought we should
Um,
preserve this history somehow. I've decided to ask people to record their thoughts, their stories,
But yeah,
anything they want to
first
preserve
vendor.
forever. I'll call this series the Survivor Stories.
Alright.
I'll start with me.
Oh,
I was an anthropology PhD student at Vault-Tec University. Final year. I was printing my thesis when I heard the siren.
register as a volunteer. My gosh. Okay. Like, literally that's all it is you just walk in like, hey, I want to be a volunteer, and it's like, okay, you can be a volunteer, and it lets you be a volunteer. Free cooking lessons. Alright, take that. Take that. Caps. That's very disturbing. Y'all know the rule. You take everything you can. You always bring it back. You scrap it. This is the easiest part. You can either go look for her, or you can actually look for her in the thing. So when you look for her in the thing, it actually gives you a quest marker. But I know right where she is. She is right down here by the river. Right there. Here she is.
Dartha has asked us all to document our stories.
So,
For
oh no.
So, hi.
So that water testing kit we got, it actually allows us to test water. Like, there's a whole, like, no reason at all, except for this quest to actually have that. I love camps like this for one reason. There's a lot of wood. Yeah, a lot of wood. So you just search everything here. You die. There's a lot of materials in general.
Kids from the high school whose parents didn't make it, and we holed up in a house in town for a while.
So like, search the sacks, search the barrels, search the sacks. Wood, right here. See, wood, wood.
From the responders. Oh, we were overjoyed. The
Like,
trip from Watoga to Flatwoods. It was rough, mind you. The kids and I ran into a group of
glasses.
assholes in the mountains who
Oh, she said the A word.
food and water.
PG-13.
I can't tell you how happy I was to find the responders in Flatwoods.
So you can
Tents for
actually,
everyone. Open kitchens, medical supplies, protection.
mole rats. This is our farm.
We were safe. They had a problem, though. Their water
You test the
sources
water.
were contaminated heavily. People were boiling water, but not long enough to make it safe. So, I stepped up and I said, I'll build a testing kit to monitor the contamination, and I will teach folks how to properly boil water. And I did.
And I did, but that water was contaminated.
Better, but
So,
slowly.
here we
need
go.
to make sure it doesn't
About to boil the
relapse,
water.
too. It's going to take time.
She's teaching me. Oh, I just played another thing that I just found.
Hi, my name is Scott Shepard. Things are going all right. I was a nurse before.
Keisha's lab is actually upstairs in the responders headquarters.
Respond.
On Yeah, kind of upstairs. It's right here.
The government is basically the same now as it was years ago. Wrecked, disorganized, not
Analyze.
to be trusted. Everyone knows that. One of the lines
Oh, I analyzed it. Okay.
I was grilling hamburgers out in the yard with the dog, and I heard rustling in the bushes.
Yeah, ooh, more wood.
I know I'm lightheaded, and I felt myself falling to the ground. I didn't even have a lot to drink.
See, what's weird is this on the shoulder pads. This is not normal.
Bushes with the dog following it.
So boil water using.
I found my dog later with
Boom.
a clump of green skin in his mouth. Green, like moss or something. The bombs fell almost 10 days later. 9 days, 19 hours to be exact. That's 235 hours precisely. You know what that is, right? That's right. The atomic number of the fissile isotope of uranium. They had a plan from the very beginning. Why would they come after me first? Scott Shepard, the nurse. Well, good question. Glad you asked. They have our blood. They knew which ones of us would survive. This is one big experiment to them. This whole thing was staged. Our lives,
Okay.
our thoughts, everything was designed for us. Just like this conversation. Every word I'm saying.
Pickle.
Plan.
So you have to be level 5 to do that. Hitman says to the calendar, your days are numbered. That actually is kind of funny. If you have a bad sense of humor like me. So we're gonna actually gain hacker. That'll be useful in the future. So once we gain one more perception, for now that's, we're gonna put that in there, put that in there, and that in there. Oh, I'm not high enough level. Once I hit next level, I'll have more cards to use. Find Dilbert Winters in Flatwoods. Oh. I leveled up. People directory, Gilbert. Winters, Gilbert. Dilbert. Not Gilbert, Dilbert. I'm sorry if any of y'all's name is Dilbert. Kind of offending you now, aren't I? Whatever that sound is, it sounds horribly nasty. Look at this. Aww. Scott's reminders. Remember, set up a trap for the you-know-who's and use holotapes to try to record the noises at night. Get a lock for the secret stash by the Bohemian stubs behind the house. Get a bigger gun or more guns or both. Try to tame a wild dog or a giant rat. Rip Perry, you sweet. Okay. So he actually has apparently a stash behind the house. This might have been like his ghetto workbench.
Tonight, we bring you the final chapter of
I guess this was his stash right here.
Strange Encounter in Flatwoods. In the last episode, Pioneer Scout Brett Fisher met a curious
Finding a lot of
girl
stuff.
named Sally while hiding in the dark. But as it turned out, they weren't alone.
There are other people here? Yeah, they probably just went to get more food. They'll be back soon enough. You can wait with me, and they'll give you food too. You just have to do what they want. What do you mean? When they want to play games with you. Games? What kind of games? I'm still learning the rules. Mostly, they're kind of boring, and only hurt when they use the needles. Needles? Yeah, you know, like at the doctor. This doesn't sound like any game I know. It sounds downright awful, and these people sound really bad. We have to get out of here. No, stay put, stay put, stay put, stay put. Okay.
Reverend Delbert Winters here.
Literally, holotape after holotape after holotape.
Sent my own church to the responders for their outpost here, and you're welcome. responders are on a true mission, you see. Helping folks through thick and thin, till the heavens open up again and take us all up anyways. When this all happened, I figured like most it was time. This was the end. But it wasn't, was it? We're still here. At first, I thought it was a mistake, that we was missed, forgotten. Maybe we did some wrong. Didn't give enough to charity, maybe. Didn't praise his name, even in the worst of times. Maybe thought some things that ought not to have been thought. So I asked how? Why? I fought your wars on Earth. I'm ready to fight them up there by your side. Then, in my despair, I saw some survivors eat raw rat carcass behind a dumpster. You ought to cook that first, I warned them. It seemed obvious. We tried but got sick, they said, covered in their own filth. I realized right then and there that I was being tasked. From then on, I built kitchens, cooked food, fed anyone who walked
It's
up with
just
an
a
empty
calf.
and I was thankful for my task in life. Thankful. Next time hell or high water land in my stoop, I'll be swept clear away with it. But until then, let's share a home-cooked meal together, all right?
That was just a calf that I had to kill. Because I didn't have any steak, apparently. I feel bad. This game is already crazy. Contact the responders using the database. So this is where they actually like come in over the radio and start talking to you. They're not here, but they're still like, there's still responders out there. So apparently I gotta go there to help. Alright, we're gonna gear up. Grenades, we don't need that. Paramedic jumpsuit. That Volt 101 jumpsuit actually weighs more than the responders jumpsuit. And it adds no value. But you can wear it. See, that's the weird part. It's like an under. Don't want it. So.
Welcome, friend. If you're here to sign up,
we don't sell anything. Just get all our money from quests. So we're gonna go all the way to that airport. The airport is actually pretty far. But we're going to make a stop at the Overseer's workshop. That way we can drop off some loot, get new loot, what forth and what not. I don't know how long it's been. Might be ending it here. I'm checking the length of this video right now. Probably should like turn on like a timer. I'm used to like Ark, because Ark will tell me, because it's between day cycles. This is very unprofessional of me. It's been 23 minutes. I'm gonna set a timer for 12 more minutes. And once that goes off, that means today, this video will be done. But I will start another one. No, not tonight. Tomorrow we will continue with episode 2. That Mr. Farmhand is back. So, which is weird is the Mr. Farmhands are brown, right? And look, he wears a fancy little hat. There was no Mr. Farmhand in Fallout 4. they had Mr. Handy's doing all the farm work. And they were silver, not brown. And they did not wear hats. So when did Mr. Handy start wearing hats? That's what I really want to know. It's just weird. Changing it all up like that. Ooh, look. I didn't even see this here before. Mine. Okay. So for those of you who don't know, you can, when you set up your camp. Oh no, I threw my knife. Want that back. Want that back. Thank you. You can set up your camp anywhere really, and it'll actually stay there, and you can actually fast travel to it for free. So hold on. I got notes I want to read. So look at all this. Look at all those plans, and recipes, and yeah. See, what I like that they added in is I can wear the armor in like different outfits. I mean, it doesn't show the armor sadly, but it still says it's equipped. So now we got new gear we can actually equip. We can now make rifles. We can now make rifles. Actually, scrap. So it is actually scrap you, scrap you, scrap you. We're gonna scrap all junk. We're gonna store all junk in here. See, we have like 16 pounds worth of junk, but we have a lot of stuff in here so far. I'm excited for building in the future. Oh, my knee was in that video that whole time. I am so sorry. We now unlocked sturdy leather armor to craft. We're getting there. We're getting there. Eventually I'll have my own camp to actually set down. We're gonna make our way over to the Megatown Airport. I'm probably gonna finish the Megatown Airport, and I'm going to call the video quits, sadly, with the 8-minute countdown. More at. I'm not gonna let it stop me. I'm gonna keep going. Oh, I need to level up. No, I don't. I'm about to level up. Okay. We'll level up after doing this Megatown Airport problem. That's good. They're not shooting at me. Oh, they're shooting at Mr. Handybot. That's a Soul Comes Joe. Those of you who don't know what Soul Comes Joe is, it is a donut place actually, and it actually does have coffee. But it does. It's in Fallout 4. It's a big thing in Fallout 4. I don't remember if it was in Fallout 3 or New Vegas, but I do remember Fallout 4. There is a mine up there. That was actually where I had gotten my first pipe revolver and first hunting rifle in my last walkthrough. But I'm not gonna. I don't want to waste time doing other things. I want to go through the main quest line as quick as we can here until I start getting side quests. Those really don't start happening until I hit level 5. This little dude wants to go.
Enjoy your prize! Congratulations! Congratulations!
Okay. I don't know what the heck that was all about. But we shall keep going. I did level up. I'm gonna level up. You've reached level 5. Combat with other players is enabled. Allies work together. All damage is ignored. Strangers team up, trade, or attack. Damage is reduced for both sides who attack. And enemies kill or be killed. No damage reduction. So we're gonna do intelligence. Licensed plumber. Pipe weapons break 30% more slower and are cheaper repaired. Let's do this one. So you can actually, once you get 2 duplicates of a card, you can combine them and get a card that is more powerful. So like I combined those first aid ones and I got that. So we're going to take that off. And the lockpicking sweet pot is 10% larger. We go into endurance, satisfies hunger by an additional 25%. There we go. We're now level 5 though. We're going to drink some water and eat some meat. There we go. Oh, we're gonna drink one more. There we go. And off we keep going. There's... Is that the Mr. Prize bot?
Congratulations!
Can I kill him? Am I evil now? I don't know. That's probably like really bad and I shouldn't have done it, right? Hey look, a player base. Let's check it out. I've never actually seen another player's base before in this game. But so this is actually pretty cool. The front door is wide open. He's actually building. Is this his gate? Yeah, I think this is his gate. That's really cool. This is his house. It's actually pretty big. He has none of his stuff near the wall though, which is weird. But he has all the workbenches and then he has a stash box. So that's my stash box. So even when you're looking in when you're in someone else's bases and like you look in the my stash box, that's your stash. So you can't steal other people's stash unless you kill them. And when you kill them, you do reduce damage to them until they start shooting back. And if you do kill them, they can come back and actually do increased damage to you right away when you deal reduced damage to them. It's kind of crazy and a whole lot of confusing. But here this is. So this is pretty easy. We're coming to the train station. We need to activate all of the things. So we're gonna equip a pistol here. Darn it. So for those of you who don't know, actually, I'm like going silent as I'm fighting. I'm sorry, but I don't know if y'all like it better that way. That we can like hear all the gunshots and everything. But for those of you who don't know, when you scrap a weapon, you can actually get a chance of learning how to make an attachment for that weapon that is on that weapon that you are scrapping. So always try to pick up this weapon right here. Ooh, we even got a laser pistol. So, ooh, this thing's gonna start doing work. We're getting some good weapons. Oh, player sent an image. I'm sorry for that, folks, being on the screen here. But you open this up, come in here. Radio jammer, we're gonna take that. What am I looking for again? There's notes here. That is my timer telling me, hey yo. Apparently I gotta go find the other two. Apparently I found what I was looking for. I don't know what it was I was looking for. Just took everything out of the room. Let's see. I almost just jumped off. So you can actually go through this way and you'll actually be almost into the next area. Explosive crate. Ooh. Rad scorpion fillet. Ammo canister. Always nice. And then look, another shotgun. So if you actually didn't get one, they keep sending messages. I should have turned my messages off. See how nice the shotgun is now though? Boom, boom, boom. That guy actually had no gun. I think he quit sending messages. Let's see. Now this one, I do believe, is in one of these crates. Right here. This one requires skill 0, but my skill is 1. So that was easy enough for me. There we are. That's the crate we were actually looking for, was right there. Then we're gonna come over here to that post right there, up there in the distance. I'm gonna show y'all this laser gun. Actually just picked up the true-sighted one, so y'all can see how nice this gun is. It's definitely gonna be my damage weapon for the longest time, but yeah, it is very important because when ammo actually, I was about to say whammo actually does weigh stuff. Ammo actually does weigh weight, so yeah. Well, there y'all go. I'm actually gonna set down a base, a camp nearby here. That way when we come back tomorrow, we will have a place to leave off and actually come back to and build up on. So this is how you do it. Come up to it, build, right? You build. And we're gonna build a foundation. So it's very important that we make a very level starter foundation. That's why picking your house spot is very important. See, like I picked a very bad spot, but you know what I can do? I can always just fix it with moving it right down here. So you're gonna kind of raise it up as high as you can. and then you can actually come in with one in front of it. There you go. Come in with the side. We'll actually have a nice, pretty okay sized home. But this whole area is like mine now that I have done this. We can actually you put this like on the roof or something stupid like that. Actually would not mind doing something like that. Okay, but I'm out of wood. So you want a stash box for all the stuff I do have. It'll be kind of weird, but it'll be my home. That's what's important. So now with this stash box I can actually store junk. But it's like all bad and whatnot. So we're just gonna move this right here. Now whenever I sign in, I have a place to teleport to, my camp. Right here. Nice in the wide open. Okay, but anyway, that is it for this video. I will have to see you all tomorrow. Have a good night. I love you all.